Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of teeZee Book Reviews. I'm Jessica, and today we're diving deep into a book that's been making quite the waves in the realm of personal development. Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance by Angela Duckworth. Join me and Brian as we unpack the lessons this book offers on cultivating grit and how it can transform our approach to success. So, Brian, let's get gritty, shall we?
Absolutely, Jessica. I've been really excited about this one. Duckworth's exploration of grit is such a compelling narrative. It challenges the conventional wisdom that talent is the primary driver of success. Instead, she offers a fascinating perspective that a blend of passion and perseverance, what she calls grit, is the real powerhouse for achievement. This book has definitely redefined how I look at success.
It's intriguing, isn't it? And Duckworth's own journey is so relatable. Her father often reminded her that she was no genius, yet she went on to achieve remarkable success, proving her point that talent isn't everything. She introduces this concept with compelling research, particularly her study at West Point Military Academy, which I found particularly insightful. Her findings, where grit, more than academic or athletic prowess, predicted who completed the Beast Barracks, really stand out. It's such an empowering idea.
Right, and what's fascinating is how she breaks it down in those memorable equations. Talent x effort, sharon skill, and skill x effort, sharon achievement. It's a newfound acknowledgement of effort multitasking, if you will. Effort helps us hone our skills from whatever talent we might possess, and then effort again morphs those skills into real accomplishments.
Exactly. That dual role of effort seems vital for understanding her broader argument. And the themes she explores passion, perseverance, growth mindset, deliberate practice, purpose, and hope each contribute uniquely to building grit. I love how she emphasizes a growth mindset. The idea that our abilities aren't fixed opens up endless possibilities for personal development.
Yes, embracing challenges and seeing failures not as setbacks, but as stepping stones is a significant shift. And about that naturalness bias she talks about, it was such an eye-opener for me. Overcoming the prejudice against those who succeed through sheer hard work is crucial. Duckworth really shines a light on how much we undervalue persistent effort compared to raw talent.
Definitely. It flips the script, doesn't it? Then there's deliberate practice, which we often hear about in terms of mastery. It's not about mindlessly repeating, but intensely focusing on improvement. The way she connects it to the flow state, finding satisfaction in being utterly absorbed in what we're doing, is so relevant in today's distracted world.
Absolutely. And I think it ties in really well with her discussion on purpose. Finding a deeper meaning to what we do enhances grit significantly. It provides that motivation to keep going, even when the going gets tough.
So true. Purpose-driven work keeps us grounded and pushes us forward, especially when we link personal goals to something bigger. And I appreciate how Duckworth addresses the concept of hope as an asset of grit. It's not just about optimism. It's the belief in our ability to learn and overcome adversity. It's empowering.
Agreed. And speaking of hope, that part about the rising to the occasion perseverance is both timely and timeless. With all we face globally and personally, having that kind of hope is invaluable. Another surprising revelation for me was the inverse relationship between talent and grit she mentioned. Sometimes those with natural talent might not develop the grit they need because they don't face challenges early on. That was quite the revelation.
Yes, I found that surprising too. It's a reminder that setbacks and challenges catalyze grit and resilience. And then there's that Woody Allen quote about showing up. 80% of success in life is just showing up. The daily grind, the act of continuing even when enthusiasm falters, is such a strong testament to grit.
Absolutely. That level of commitment speaks volumes. And I appreciate her nuanced view on following your passion. While passion is vital, she emphasizes exploration and the slow cultivation of interests over time. It makes pursuing one's passion a journey rather than a destination.
Grit's lessons feel practical and surprisingly liberating when she puts it like that. The idea that we don't have to have it all figured out at once is a relief. And the book's comprehensive list of lessons, like embracing deliberate practice, developing resilience, and surrounding ourselves with gritty peers, offers actionable steps.
For sure. The hard thing rule she advocates is also fascinating, particularly for developing grit in children. Besides fostering commitment, it also allows personal choice, which is crucial in keeping motivation alive. It's structured yet personal.
And it's never about achieving for external validation. Duckworth emphasizes prioritizing happiness over success, suggesting grit should ultimately enhance our well being and not merely chase societal success markers.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that grit is about long-term fulfillment. And as she concludes, grit has implications beyond individual success. By fostering environments that value effort and resilience, we can create stronger communities and a culture that celebrates genuine achievement.
I couldn't agree more. Duckworth's grit provides a roadmap for tapping into our potential by cultivating these qualities. If listeners take one thing away from our discussion of grit, it's that perseverance and passion can take us further than we ever imagined. Thanks for joining me today, Brian. And thank you, listeners, for tuning into teeZee Book Reviews. We hope this discussion inspires you to find your grit. Until next time, keep exploring ideas and stay curious.